Oh, look, doggos. Good morning, nerdlings. It is 9:13 in the morning on this, the 10th day of October in the year of our Lord, Steve the Cat, 2023. And it is I, your favorite idiot, the OGGM, broadcasting live from spooky land here on a Tuesday morning. And it's Tuesday. And on Tuesday, we look at toys, specifically the toys from our friends over at Games Workshop, because why not? So let's see what's new this week for all our Games Workshop friends out there. Let's see, we had our last update. Looks like a couple days ago, and not much. 40 years of Warhammer, boxed through the ages. Bum, 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 bum. Games Workshop has released many products over the 40 years, and here's sort of a history of it, starting with Warhammer Fantasy Battles in 1983. Space Hulk in 1989. Mighty Empires in 1990. Oh my, I remember all these. I remember trying to play this with, who was it? Michael Taylor. And then trying to write a story about it. And I played a boat. And I sent one of my boats on a really long trip to try and explore the entire world. And then halfway through, Mark was like, no, I'm just going to conquer you. So it's sort of like overzealous risk. Space Fleet, Battlefleet Gothic, 1991. Space Fleet, Battle for Armageddon, Horus Heresy, Doom of the Eldar, 1992. Gorka Morka, this was their Car Wars Mad Max game. Who remembers this one? That was 1997. War Master, 2000. Man-O-War, 1993. That was their boat game. Mordenheim, that's their city game. It's one of my favorites. Inquisitor in 2001. And I'm sure there was more, guys, but apparently, there's no mention of Warhammer or Warhammer 40K on this, so I guess it's as every other game we made. Okay, moving on. Got Legacy of the Age of Darkness. Enter the Demons of Runehammer for Runestorm for Warhammer the Horus Heresy. And it looks like, oh, wow. That's wow. Well done, whoever painted this one. It really tells an entire story. I'm actually scared of this one. Good photographing. Good paint job. Totally conveys the demonizing. Look at the mallet. Look at this one. This little guy right here. I don't know if you can see it. He really captured that guy, which really looks evil. I mean, just look at the malice on his face. How do you capture that in just a figure? I mean, that guy. This one, interesting color choice. I guess it's supposed to be shading. So the light's coming from over here. So this part's shaded. And so he went for a little bit more blue on this one. So he or she knew ahead of time how he was going to shoot this. Yeah, a lot of thought in this one. Well done. And then we have this dude whose wings are backwards. Yeah, these are backwards. Intentional or accidental? Oh, no, wait. This one over here is the right way. And this one over here is the wrong way. So does this person know that they made a mistake? Was it intentional or accidental? Or are my eyes deceiving me? No. This one is facing with the wing hook facing up. And this one is the wing hook facing down. Also, the coloring is completely different. So what happened? they only, unless this is intentional, why would you intentionally make a model like this other than to reflect how fucked up and chaotic this dude is? His wings go opposite directions because he's a chaos guy, and in chaos, screw you, logic. My wings go different directions because I'm badass. That, I guess. No, just, even if it's intentional, the coloring, would be the same because that's the way the light hits it. The coloring is completely different. So maybe he only had 2 wings of the right side. So he's like, well, if I keep saying he, because it could have been a girl who painted these. They were like, well, I've got 2 that go in the same way. So if I flip one, that'll have it'll fit in the slot. Maybe is the reason why. Well, I mean, you did a great job with what you had. Let's see if there's an explanation. No. Also, you can get lists for the armies that go with these 2 individuals. So these are commanders. And then they have a list of armies. And as always, the army lists are free. Of course, you still have to give them the money to get the actual figures, but they'll give you the list of the suggested army for free. If anybody has an explanation for what's going on in this one, DM James, maybe, let me know. Rumor engine, always my favorite part. And I will again and again and again and again say this. There are several other game companies who should add this to their website. Looking at you, Darrington Press. We've got 40 years of Warhammer, favorite miniatures from the people behind the games. So this is just an article of all the people who work for the company and what they love. And so here we got the Warhammer game designers currently and what their favorite figures are. This one's one of my favorites. Not that you care. These guys, of course, I love these guys. The little gobos. I've always loved the gobos. See, look, this is the way the wings are supposed to look like. This Orcus looking dude looks awesome. And then these 2 guys are like, screw fantasy. We like the space figures. And then, yeah, this orc shaman. He's cool. Yeah. Here's some character figures. Ooh, that guy looks scary. I hate to see him in a dungeon. Oh, look at this dude. I have seen this one painted better, dude, but better. But yeah, the Vecna there looking all hardcore. This guy's another Lich. An Orc Commander. Cool. Well, thanks for letting us know what figures you love the most. And that brings us to what we can expect for the next Warhammer Day. The next Warhammer Day is October 14th at a Warhammer store near you. These will be the giveaways. It looks like they're giving away this figure. So if you have a Games Workshop store near you, the next Warhammer Day game is in 4 days at your local Warhammer store, Warhammer Game Workshop store. And they will be, having contests and organized play and streaming and prizes like this dude. And let's see what we can expect. There's a grand tournament coming up in Tampa Bay. And some new books coming out. A new unit for Marines. And some stuff we've already seen. So a slow week. Not much. But, it's Christmas. New Year's. October. Whatever. I obviously need more coffee. That's what's going on in the world of Games Workshop. Again, if anybody knows why this figure was made this way, let me know. Because it's either intentional or the guy messed up and didn't realize it. But probably was intentional because he painted it. So maybe he had 2. The only explanation I can think of is he had 2 of the exact same wing, and it, the thing on the back is different So if he flipped the one wing, then it would have fit in the space in the back, but of course it would have been opposite sided. So he's like, well, okay, that's what I'm doing. Why does he have wings, 2 wings that go in opposite directions? Demon. No, I don't know, magic. Maybe it's like a cool trend in the Underdark. No, Mom, everybody else is getting their wings done this way. You don't understand. I don't know. If you have any idea, let me know. If you appreciate me doing this Warhammer Games Workshop stuff every Tuesday, let me know. If you never want to hear me do it ever again, let me know. Till next time, if you are lucky enough to have a Games Workshop in your town and you are lucky enough to be in the financial position to play this game, I highly recommend it. The few times I've played various Warhammer games, I've enjoyed it. And the toys are awesome. Till next time, Warhammer.